I want to ask you something important. How much money did you make last year? Now, how much of it do you still have?
I don't understand these numbers. What do I do now?
Most people go quiet when I ask that question because the number is smaller than it should be and they don't understand why. It is not because you spend too much. It is not because you don't earn enough. It is because of one decision you make every single morning without even realizing you are making it. Hi, I'm Pooja Lama. I talk about money, investing, and the economic forces shaping our world in plain language, with real numbers. Last week, we looked at 5 investments and what happened to $100 in each one. This week, I want to go deeper because investing is not actually the hardest part of building wealth. The hardest part is the thing that happens before you invest a single dollar.
I want to build wealth. Start small. A little, saved again and again. Like planting seeds? Exactly. Wealth grows quietly. Then I'll keep planting.
Your relationship with money, and specifically, the habits your brain runs every single day that either build wealth quietly in the background or quietly destroy it. Today we cover 5 money habits, rich versus broke, the morning decision, how to rewire it. Here is something most financial advice completely ignores. Your brain does not think about money the way a spreadsheet does. It does not calculate, it does not plan, it does not optimize, it reacts. Neuroscientists call it the automatic system versus the deliberate system. Your automatic system runs 95% of your financial decisions, and it was programmed, mostly before you were 12 years old. What your parents said about money, what you saw growing up, whether money felt safe or scary or shameful.
You need to understand the gravity of the situation.
What exactly are we supposed to do now?
Just listen. We need to go over the details carefully.
Still running.
All of that is still running inside you right now, quietly, automatically, every single day. So let me show you the 5 habits that separate people who build wealth from people who wonder where their money went. Habit 1. Future versus present thinking. People who stay broke make decisions based on what feels good right now. People who build wealth make decisions based on what their future self will thank them for. It sounds obvious, but watch what happens when you walk past a shop window or when you get paid at the end of the month. Which voice is louder, the present or the future? Habit 2. The language you use about money. This one surprised me when I first learned it. People who struggle with money tend to say things like, I could never afford that. Money doesn't grow on trees. Rich people are just lucky. People building wealth tend to say, how can I afford that? What would it take? What am I missing? Same situation, different question, completely different outcome. Habit 3, and this is the one I mentioned in the hook, the morning decision. Every morning, within about 30 minutes of waking up, your brain makes a financial decision. It decides whether today is a day for building or a day for surviving. Building means I will do one thing today that my future self benefits from. Transferring $50 to savings, reading 10 pages of a book about investing, reviewing my spending from last week, researching one investment. Surviving means I will get through today and deal with money stuff later. Later never comes. The wealthiest people I have studied share one thing: not intelligence, not luck, not even income. They do one wealth-building action before the day pulls them in a different direction, every single morning, without exception. Habit 4. Assets versus expenses. Most people see money as something that goes out: bills, rent, food, subscriptions, things. Wealthy people see every pound and dollar as something that can either work for them or disappear. Before any purchase, they ask one question: is this bringing value into my life or just comfort in this moment? Not no spending, smart spending. There is a difference. Habit 5. Your financial education circle. Show me the 5 people you talk to most about money, and I will tell you your financial future. If the people around you see investing as risky, saving as impossible, and wealth as something that happens to other people, that belief will quietly become yours. The fastest financial transformation I have ever seen in someone was not a new job or a windfall. It was them starting to deliberately consume information from people who had already done what they wanted to do.
The 5 habits. 1. How you think about the future. 2. How you talk about money. 3. The morning decision. 4. How you see expenses. And 5. Who you learn from. Aha!
So now the practical part, because knowing is not enough. Here is the exact process I use and teach. 3 steps, takes 11 minutes a day, changes everything over 90 days. Step 1, the 2-minute morning audit. Every morning, before you open your phone, before emails, before anything, ask yourself this one question: what is one thing I can do today that my future self will thank me for? Write it down. One thing, then do it before lunch. Step 2, the weekly money date, once a week, 20 minutes. Sit with your numbers. What came in? What went out? What went to work for you? No judgment, just awareness. You cannot change what you cannot see. Step 3, the 90-day rule. Before any purchase over $50, wait 90 seconds. Ask, am I buying this for my present self or my future self? You do not have to say no. You just have to ask the question. The question alone changes the decision 60% of the time.
Waiting just 90 seconds helps you pause, breathe, and make a smart choice. Build freedom by spending mindfully.
I want to be honest with you about what changes and how fast. In the first 30 days, almost nothing visible changes. You will feel more aware, slightly more in control. Your account balance probably looks the same. In 90 days, you start to see it, small amounts building, decisions feeling easier. The automatic voice in your head starts sounding different. In 1 year, people who know you will notice something has changed. Not necessarily in your bank account yet, though that starts moving too. In how you talk, how you decide, how you think about the future. Money is not just mathematics, it is psychology, and psychology can be changed, one morning decision at a time. Next week, I am going to show you something that very few people talk about. The reason inflation is not just an economic problem, it is a personal wealth problem, and it is happening to your money right now, while you sleep. Remember, changing one habit does not require willpower. It just requires making the same small decision, one morning at a time. If this was useful, subscribe, because next week I'm going deeper. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just someone who learned these lessons the hard way, so you don't have to.
I've been waiting for you. Next episode. Coming soon.